Okay, so I will be performing the prenatal care for a patient called Mrs. Norma James, and I'm going to give you a quick scan of her room. So this is her room, starting from the door. This is her room. So these are my equipment, and this is the patient on the bed. Um, so I I will now start my procedure. Mrs. James is in a private ward, so she's in a room to herself. So she already has her privacy. I just said let me mention that now. So this is my patient. So I'm going to start. So sanitize hands first, then don my PPE, my gown and my gloves. So I'll start now. Good morning, Mrs. James. My name is student Nosera from Seneca College, and I'm here this morning to perform the prenatal care for you. I want to gain your consent if that is okay. So Mrs. James has nodded her head that is okay. I can perform the prenatal care for her. So I'm just going to confirm her ID and her name now. Please, Mrs. James, if you don't mind, can you confirm your name and your date of birth? Okay, yes. So she's confirmed her name and her date of birth. She's Mrs. James, and she's 86 years old. So she's confirmed that. Then I'm going to ask her if she can assist me with this procedure. Mrs. James, will you be able to assist me? So Mrs. James won't be able to assist me because she has partial paralysis and arthritis, and so she won't be able to assist me. So I'll explain to her the reason why I'm putting on this PPE. And Mrs. James, the reason why I'm putting on this PPE is because you have MRSA, and MRSA is a communicable disease. I can contact it, so I'm trying to prevent you and prevent myself from contacting the disease. Then I'm going to now I'm going to reposition her so that she can be more comfortable, and I'll adjust the bed up a little bit for a better better view for me to be able to perform the prenatal care. So I'm going to reposition you and loosen you up a little bit. So I'm going to pull you to this side a little bit. Then I've adjusted the bed to raise it up to a higher level, and I've put down the railings on this side so I can perform the care. Then I'm going to check Mrs. James if she has any insertion in her or any tubing or any equipment in her before I start the procedure. Mrs. James, so I'm going to be checking you up. So I checked Mrs. James. She doesn't have any tube, any insertion, or any equipment in her. Then I'm going to check the prenatal area where I'll be cleaning. If she has any swollen or any sores around there, then I can take note. So I'm going to be checking you, Mrs. James, if you have any swollen. Okay, so Mrs. James is good. She doesn't have any swollen in her prenatal area. Then I'm going to change her blanket, and I'm going to use the cleaning blanket on her so that her own blanket doesn't get sore. So I'm going to be taking out your blanket for some time, put it here. Then I'm going to use this cleaning blanket to cover her for more privacy. And to make her more comfortable. Okay. So I've changed Mrs. James' blanket now, and I'm going to put this plastic bin underneath her, so that if during the cleaning there's any water dripping or any swelling, it will mess up her bed here. Then I have my solution here and my water there. I'm going to mix it up. I use the solution first to clean her perinatal area, then I'll rinse it with water. So I'm going to start the cleaning process now. So this is my first clean towel. I'm going to wrap it around my hand. Then I'm going to start by cleaning her labia majora, top to bottom. So Mrs. James, I'm going to start now. I'll be starting with top to bottom from the left hand side, her labia majora. Then I'm going to turn my towel to the other clean side sheet and clean top to bottom her left majora, labia majora. Then I'm going to clean top to bottom from the middle of my clean towel, labia majora. Then I'm going to discard this towel. I'm going to use another clean towel. I'm going to be cleaning her labia minora now, top to bottom too. So, and I'm using my 2 fingers to hold the labia minora so I can open it a little bit, top to bottom, left side, a labia minora. Then I turn my hand to the clean side of the towel again, top to bottom, labia minora, left side. Then I'm going to use the middle of my towel, which is the clean side, to clean her labia minora, the middle, top to bottom. So I'm through with cleaning with the solution. I'm going to use clean water now to rinse the area. And I'm going to dip my towel into the clean water. Dip into clean water, squeeze. Then I'm going to clean it same way, top to bottom, labia majora, top to bottom, clean, left side. Then I'm going to turn my towel again to the clean side, top to bottom, labia majora. Then I'm going to clean the middle of the labia majora, top to bottom, top to bottom. I'm going to discard my towel. Then I'm going to take another clean towel again to clean her labia majora, top to bottom, with clean water. So I'm going to dip it into the clean water, squeeze it, then top to bottom, labia minora, top to bottom, left side, labia minora, which is another clean side of the towel. Then I'm going to use the middle side now to clean the inside part. I'll open it a little bit and clean it, her labia minora, top to bottom, and it's all clean now. So I'm going to take out my plastic bin that I put inside under her and discard it. Then I'm going to clean her up with a clean dry towel to dry the area out. So the area is dry now. Then I'm going to discard this. So I'm through with the cleaning. Then I'm going to take out the blanket I used to cover her. Then I'm going to cover her with another fresh clean blanket now. Then I'm going to reposition her back to the position that she will be more comfortable with now. And I'm going to take down her bed a little bit. Then I'm going to raise back the railing up. So I'll go to the other side. So Mrs. James, I'm going to reposition you now in a better position again where you can be okay. Then I'll pull the railing up and I lock the railing. Then I'm going to step aside and take out my PPE. So I'll start with my gloves, my 2 fingers inside, and I'll discard it. Then I'll sanitize my hands. Then I'll take out my gown. From the inside. Away from my body. Then I'm going to roll it down nice and slow. And I'm going to discard it. Then I'll sanitize my hands again. Mrs. Jane, so I'm through with your cleaning and I'll be outside the hallway. If you need me, I'm going to put a call button close to her so she can just press it and I'll come in to assist. And that is it. Thank you.